The Nigerian Stock Exchange today launched its Growth Board, which is designed to encourage small-cap and growth-oriented companies with good corporate governance standards to list. In his opening remarks, the CEO of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Mr. Onyema, highlighted the essence of the board and the commitment of the exchange to support the growth of SMEs in the country.
In line with the exchange's focus and drive to deepen the Nigerian capital market and its support for startups and small and medium enterprises, I am pleased to unveil to you today the Nigerian Stock Exchange Growth Board. The Growth Board aims to encourage companies with high growth potential to seize the opportunity of raising long-term capital and promote liquidity in the trading of their shares. The board also presents as an avenue for companies in their growth phase to leverage the NSE's platform and varied products and services to achieve their long-term business objectives. This board is designed to offer relaxed entry criteria as well as less stringent ongoing listing requirements and allows for greater accessibility to capital flows, global visibility, and credibility through corporate disclosures. The Growth Board also restructures current market segments to better meet needs along companies' entire life cycle. That is the entry segment for companies with a market capitalization from 50 million naira and standard markets for institutions with a market capitalization from 500 million naira. The segmentation of the boards also provides alternative options for interested investors to participate in each company's growth journey. To successfully achieve listed companies' growth strategy and listings objectives, the NSE will be collaborating with various strategic business partners and value-added service providers to offer cost-effective services designed to create a competitive edge for listed companies within their respective industries while stimulating investors' interest through enhanced information delivery. Services such as pre-listing diagnostics, institutional services including audit services, financial advisory, legal advisory, corporate strategic advisory, investor relations, analyst coverage, corporate access, and corporate governance. The exchange will also provide tailored trainings on its learning and development platform, X Academy, for capacity development and to promote increased corporate governance for board and employees of companies on the Growth Board. I therefore would like to use this medium to invite the growth companies represented in the room today and companies indicated in the Companies to Inspire Africa report to join the NSE Growth Board ecosystem and also use the platform to achieve their strategic business objectives.
The team lead Growth Board primary markets for the NSE, Mr. Olarinwaju Odufuwa, in his presentation highlighted the benefits of Growth Board to the market.
When we look at the benefits of the Growth Board, they're quite numerous. There are quite a number. Importantly, for growth companies, it provides them access to raising cheap and long-tenor capital. It also provides global visibility, especially for SMEs that are interested in operating outside their home country. It serves as an exit option for core investors who are looking to diversify, and also provides optimal price discovery and a basis for valuation. In terms of investors, it provides an opportunity to invest in high-growth companies, startups, and other companies within the growth sector. It aims to provide a competitive edge for companies to list on the exchange. Value-added providers would also help with pre-listing diagnosis at a reduced fee. So under the 5 pillars of our value-added services, analyst coverage, what does this do? We have independent research companies that would do sell-side coverage of listed companies to provide increased visibility. as well as provide interest in their shares. In terms of investor relations, so every company here has to tell its own story. And companies that desire of tapping into this can work with investor relations partners to build a world-class IR solution. In terms of institutional services, this is designed and aims to develop capabilities both for internal business structures, processes, and procedures. In terms of corporate access, this provides listed companies with access to information that allows them to monitor investor interest, identify and monitor investor activities. Corporate governance, and that is quite important, ensures that companies build the right corporate governance structures to remain for post-listing. So these just are value-added providers. All of them, I believe all of them are in the room. We currently have over 40, and this speaks to areas of service they would provide. In terms of companies that are listed on the ASM board, we have put in place a migration option. So any company that is, we will communicate with the company the migration options are available, and those that meet the eligibility criteria will be migrated to the growth board.
The divisional head listing business for the NSE, Mr. Olumide Bolumole, speaks further on the event, while Linda Queno, customer and marketing leader, Deloitte West Africa, one of the partners, gives insight into the support they will bring to the market.
We understood and recognized that the growth sector in the market was underserved by the capital markets. The NSE Growth Board is our own initiative to attract some of those companies into the public market, into our platform.
How will this growth board deepen market activities, provide access to real funding for these high growth firms to talk about? Which are the categories you're looking at?
So we understand that lots of companies have need for capital, but then there are also investors that have appetite for this category of company. So what we've done is we've created the Growth Board platform to introduce that capital with the opportunity, or that capital being from the HNI space, or even some individual, or even institutional investors that have the ability to invest in growth companies that may not necessarily be profitable, but you believe in the dream of the institution and you want to support that. We believe that what we've done here allows that, facilitates, I guess, that engagement between the investors and the investee.
I think for SMEs, the important thing that value-added services will provide will enable them to achieve business efficiency. So typically when you're providing these broad-based value-added services, for large organizations, you're doing the monitoring and oversight and so on. But for SMEs, what we're going to be helping them with, first of all, on governance, which is very important, but on governance is about efficiency and helping the SMEs grow. Then the other value-added services, we talked earlier about investor profiles. It is very important that the SMEs on the growth board know their story, know the market that they are targeting, are able to reach those customers appropriately, and we will support them in doing that. Then there are some additional institutional services that we will provide. Organizational structuring, processes, making sure that the businesses have the right enablers that will help them grow and better serve their customer base. So those are some of the combination of services that we will be offering.
With the launch of the Growth Board, it is expected that it marks a new chapter in providing fast-growing Nigerian companies the access to capital and other relevant tools that will position them as economic drivers in the nation and continent.